Hi, this is Helena Hart, and in this video, I'm going to be answering a question I received from a woman in our community who wants to know if she should reach out and contact a man who she hasn't heard from in a little while. This is a man she was interested in, and I just get so many questions every day from women asking this exact same thing that I wanted to make a whole video just on this one topic and kind of give you a general rule of thumb so you can apply this to any situation when it comes to dating and relationships. So hopefully this will be helpful for you if this is something you're wondering yourself right now. But before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, be sure to click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos on how to attract the man and the relationship you want. So let's get started. Of course, I want to start out by saying that every situation is different. And I do get questions every day from so many women. It could be having to do with their ex or, a man that they used to date that they're, still wanting to be in contact with. It could be the man they're dating or even in a relationship with if they haven't heard from him for a certain period of time and they're starting to feel anxious or starting to feel like they should reach out because they want the man to know that they're interested. And these are all very valid questions and concerns. So hopefully this will really help you out. The one thing I want to mention here is you want to check to see if you have an agenda or if you're trying to make something happen when it comes to reaching out and contacting this man. This could sound like I'm going to contact this man because I'm afraid he's slipping away and I want to recapture the connection or make sure he doesn't forget about me. So if you have an agenda like that and you're reaching out, especially if you're the one to always initiate contact with a particular man, that energy kind of pushes that man away or it will keep him at a distance. Most men, especially if he's a masculine energy man, will be the one to initiate contact, and you want to lean back into your feminine energy and allow that to happen. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that you can never contact a guy first. I'm definitely not saying that. The truth is, if you're feeling super confident and you know a man is crazy about you, you can really do anything. You can lean forward, you can ask him to hang out, you can do all these things that I advise women to stay away from if they're coming to me and they're at this place where they're feeling really anxious or insecure, or they're fearing that they've been pushing a man away and they want to reverse this dynamic. So if you're feeling really confident and you have zero agenda or zero attachment to the outcome or the result, of course, it's fine. You can do whatever you want, basically. That's why this work is so great. Most women coming to me looking for advice on this are not at that place, however. So that's why I advise to just get in the habit of always leaning back, always coming from your feminine energy when you're interacting with a man, or just responding to him within the dynamic of your relationship. Then when the dynamic starts functioning more freely and his energy is coming towards you a little more, then you can start experimenting with the energy exchange and reaching out more if you want and seeing how that feels to you. So what you want to do is see if you have an agenda. And one little tool I wanted to share, I share this with pretty much all of my clients because it's so just powerful. Before you say or do anything to a man, before you reach out and contact him, ask yourself, what am I hoping will happen? I would write that down. What am I hoping will happen here? And if you can answer that strongly, like, I'm hoping he'll ask me out for the weekend, or I'm hoping he won't forget about me and he'll come back towards me and we can get reconnected, or anything like that, it's a big clue that you have an agenda. You might be trying to make something happen in a way that a man can feel. He can feel that in your energy and in your vibe, likely, especially if he's been kind of backing up and pulling away and you've been the one to lean forward, right? So if you ask yourself that question, what am I hoping will happen? And the answer is something like that, some strong answer, like you're really hoping for this certain result, I would advise you to not reach out to him in that moment. I would pull all your energy and attention off of him, put it on yourself and your own life, and see if that shifts the dynamic. Sometimes that's all you need to do, and a man will start coming back towards you all on his own. I have a great video on this called The Number One Thing you need to stop doing in order to stop pushing a man away. And it's that'll help you out if this is something that's been going on between you and a man in your relationship dynamic. So on the other hand, if you ask yourself this question, what am I hoping will happen? And the answer is nothing. I just want to reach out because I'm bored or would feel good or something like that. There's no strong attachment to the outcome of that interaction. Then you can do anything. You're good, right? Because a man won't feel this like energy of, oh, she's trying to get me to do something right now that I'm not freely doing or freely giving to her on my own. So that's what I have for today. And of course, this is really helpful when you're first starting out with some of these tools and leaning back into your feminine energy and inspiring a man to come closer. It might feel a little unnatural at first, but once you try this and start to get really good results with releasing your attachment to the outcome or the result, once you start to see that just naturally compels a man to come closer to you, this will just become like second nature, where you don't have to be so up in your head worried about it. You'll just, if you go, oh, I really feel like I have an agenda here, I'm trying to make something happen, I think I'm just going to kind of focus on myself right now and see how things shift, see how I feel tomorrow, for example. Or I don't have any attachment to the outcome or result. I can just go ahead and do whatever I want for the most part, right? It'll just start to become like second nature to you. And this will really change the dynamic in all areas of your life, not just your love life. Releasing your attachment to the result or the outcome of some of these interactions you have with a man is just so important. It's crucial to attracting that man you want and inspiring him to come closer and want to commit to a real relationship with you. So I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with this. Type those into the comment section. And if you're ready to learn the secrets to attracting the man you want and inspiring his love and devotion, check out my 3 Keys to Attract the Man You Want report and audio training. It's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com. I'll post a link to that in the description of this video. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.